So what happens at like 2 o'clock in the morning when you kind of want to play Little Cup in a way, but you don't want to deal with having to figure out all the stupid IVs and EVs and shit, and obviously nobody on the Smogon Wi-Fi Battle Finder wants to play Little Cup. You hit up a friend and you say, you know what? Let's grab 6 Little Cup Pokemon, but instead of the stupid ass level 5 shit, let's make something new called Little Cup for Men. Yeah, that's right. Welcome everybody to my new series of battles. I am entitling Little Cup for Men because basically it is Little Cup but without all this stupid shit added along with it. And basically, yeah, so basically the way it works, grab 6 Little Cup Pokemon, but instead of level 5, make them level 100 and roll with it. So, my first challenge today is the great almighty Squirtle, the blazing Squirtle, as a matter of fact, also known as Joe. And let's take a quick gander at these teams, why don't we? Obviously, he has his signature Squirtle that I'm very scared of, and it's going to destroy me. And of course I have Dino and friends and a nice little Firewater Grass Core, and of course Mudkip, because I like Mudkips. So yeah, I'm gonna lead things off with my better than Pika, because we did have one match before, but it wasn't as good as this one. So yeah. So, actually, this is my Zorua, and I'm going to go straight for that U-turn on this Pog Booty, which is a little Spoink. And I'm going to go in my little balls, and I'm going to set up that sub while predicting him to go for a T-Wave or Toxic or some kind of crazy shit like that. So, that does actually happen, so my little balls dodges that shit like a boss, and I'm gonna go for that Leech Seed while he actually whirlwinds me out. I did not even know those little piggies could get whirlwind and shit, but he sends me into better than Pika, my little awesome Pichu, because Pichu is better than Pika, and unfortunately Pichu is going to fall prey to my stupidity because I fake out on the Godzilla, which gives him his flame orb, and then I play stupid and I go for Volt Tackle on a ground type. Yep, poor Pichu just got destroyed because of my stupidity. But now Mudkip can come in here, and I like Mudkips, and he's going to set up that substitute, and he's gonna be like, yeah, I'm a Mudkip and I'm badass. So I do have the Hidden Power Grass on this thing, so I'm not really too bothered by the Squirtle coming in. So I'm going to go for that big old Hidden Power Grass, and that does like jack shit, because Squirtle is a defensive monster. And that is cool. So, yep, that's great. I do not want to be taking those seismic tosses, because obviously we'll keep breaking my subs. So I'm going to scoot out of here and go into my Enfuego, and he's going to seismic toss again. And I was like, yeah, there's no biggie. I can just smash this thing in the face with a couple thunder punches, but he has the Aqua Jet. But my little Enfuego is a boss. He's gonna live, and then he's gonna give him the Flame Body, and then he's gonna go for the Thunder Punch and take out that Squirtle with a critical hit. That is boss right there. That is how you do things. I'm very proud of you, Enfuego. Very proud. So I'm gonna go into my little balls, which is actually my Zorua again, and I'm just gonna go for the U-turn on this little pig that is bouncing around on a little spring, just because I know that Specs Night Days will not take it out, because this is a specially defensive little pig. Unfortunately, I have to choose something to go into, and it just turns out to be my Mudkip. It's okay, because Mudkip is kind of slow already, so I'm not really too worried. He does go for the Psychic on my Mudkip, and Mudkip unfortunately gets paralyzed while I go for the Hydro Pump, which would have destroyed that little pig. So my poor Mudkip, he never gets a chance to shine. He always gets fucked over, but it's okay. It's okay, because I can go into my little balls right now, and I'm going to predict him to switch out, and I'm going to set up that substitute. Oh wait, damn, I keep freaking screwing myself over because that was actually the Zorua, and he's going to go for the U-turn. And that's going to bring out the real little balls right now. And he's going to be able to go for the sleep powder and put this sperm cell to sleep, because we don't want to have sperm cells running around randomly getting people pregnant, because that is just not right. So, yes, indeed. So, his sperm cell is asleep. That will allow me to set up a substitute on his switch out or anything he decides to do, and that will allow me to subseed this little pig again. So, unfortunately, Little Balls, he's going to miss that first Leech Seed, which really sucks because this pig is going to break his first substitute. And I'm going to go for the Leech Seed again. I'm gladly it actually hits, because I know I can live a Psychic from this little pig. Just one, though. Just barely, just one. Because I know Little Balls, he is that badass, and he's going to take a lot of health from that Leech Seed, just because it is a pig, and it is Pokemon, and it will always make it bulky. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to sub as he keeps breaking my subs. And I know I do not want to not be behind a sub when he brings in his guy. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to switch out my Little Balls and go into Teehee, as I'm going to be able to kill him off due to the Leech Seed and not take any damage due to my Dark typing and being all around badass. So there we go. Now sends out Junior Mint, and I know what kind of Junior Mint thing this is, but I'm going to go for that Night Daze, knowing I can 2-hit KO it with the Choice Specs Night Daze. And he goes for the Thunder Wave, and that's fine, it's okay, it's Thunder Wave, it's what it does. And then he goes for the Teeter Dance, and I was like, oh geez, come on Teehee, you are a boss, you are a badass, you can break through this, and indeed, Zorua does, and he is that awesome, and he takes down the Junior Mint. But now Godzilla is in here, and he's going to go for the Stone Edge, and that is easily going to be able to take out Teehee, because I tell you what, guys, I tell you what, a Guts-boosted Larvitar is nothing to fuck with. Absolutely nothing to fuck with. So I unfortunately have to go into Little Balls, and I'm going to have to sub down on him while he keeps going for these Stone Edges. I know even if he does set up one Dragon Dance and gets up to +1, I will be able to still outspeed him with my Dino, because Dino is Scarfed. And that's okay. So he actually switches up moves and goes for the Facade, which will again easily break my substitute. Not really a big deal, because I was essentially sacking Little Balls to bring this Godzilla down to a range where I know my Dino can take it out with a Crunch, because I need to go for Crunch, because I know it's the best move for me to go for. I'm going to go into my Sexy Baby. My Choice Scarf Dino, she's going to hit that first Crunch, and that's going to take out the Godzilla. So, one threat avoided. Sperm Cell comes in here, it's Sit and Sleep. Hit Sit and Sleep. I'm hoping for a 2-hit KO. Unfortunately, it falls short. And, yeah, yes, he falls asleep, he stays asleep, that's good. I go for the Crunch. I get a defense fall that turn. I really would have appreciated that last turn. Unfortunately, he wakes up, goes for the Thunder Wave, but it's okay. I can still do this. This can still happen. He goes for a tackle. He scores a crit on the tackle, and I go for the Crunch, but I miss because of hustle and all this stupid shit. But it's okay. It's okay, because I know the best thing that Chimchar has to hit me with is a Fire Blast. Because, unfortunately, he has Focus Blast on this Chimchar, but we did not know that it was illegal. But he misses the first Focus Blast. But Dino, what are you doing, you little girl? You're getting paralyzed. No, this is ridiculous. And he takes me down with 2 Fire Blasts. So unfortunately, Hacks kind of fucked me over, and my poor Dino didn't have a chance to shine. And that was her battle, but it's okay, because that is the great season premiere of Little Cup for men, and look forward to more of this. Probably one every weekend or whenever I fucking decide to do anything again. But that is it. Let me know what you think. If you want to challenge me to a Little Cup for Men, please understand that this is a fucking purely fun shit, and I am not going to be competitive with it at all whatsoever. So keep that in mind. Alright, that's it. Like, comment, sub. Deuces.